I tell you what, my dash cam is just getting hella annoying, honestly. Dash cam? What? Yeah. Every time I get in the car now, or every couple of days that I get in the car, it's just constantly telling me I need to format it. My SD card, it's just like, what the fuck is wrong with it that I need to format it every few days now? Like, really? So it's getting on my nerves. I need to deal with that later. But I'm not worried about it. So, but anyway, what's good, everybody? Today is September 18th. Yes, 10 more days until my birthday, man. It's the Sunday after this one. I'll be 24. Man. Almost a quarter of a century, practically. So, my part 2 for yesterday didn't upload, so I gotta do it later today. For whatever reason, I don't know why. It's irritating, honestly. Yeah, it was my story talking about my history with knowing Grand Theft Auto, because yesterday was the 12-year anniversary of Grand Theft Auto 5, you know. 12 years, man. It's crazy. I have almost all of them. I even have that stupid definitive edition. I wish I never bought that. That shit really sucks, honestly. That shit really sucks. Yeah, that shit is ass, dude. That shit is fucking ass. Yeah. That was terrible. But anyway, yeah, you know, I have almost all of them, like I said. I bought Grand Theft Auto, once every manana over the long run, you know. First it was San Andreas on the original Xbox. Then it was GTA 3 on the original Xbox. And then I got 4 at some point. I think after those two. 4 was the newest one, was the only one at the time that was the newest. 5 didn't come out yet when I first had 4. Yeah, I had 4 when that came out, and and for the record, when I was younger, I never beaten any of these GTA games when I was younger. I beaten all the new ones. I beaten the whole, so they're all not in the same universe. They're all in different universes. So there's the 2D universe, which I've actually did own the original GTA, but they weren't actually I shouldn't say that. I had somehow in my house a possession of the original 3 GTA games, which was obviously the original Grand Theft Auto, 1969 London, and Grand Theft Auto 2, GTA 2. It was actually called GTA 2. You know, it's funny. Anyway, but I never played them. I've never played them before. They were in a special box, you know, GTA PlayStation original box, which was badass, honestly. I have pictures of that, but it's not with me. It was actually my older sister's, at least I think it was, or it was her boyfriends at the time. You know, they're not together anymore. They can't stand each other now. But yeah, it was one of theirs. When they lived in our house for a fat minute, they had that game, and I'd always fuck with it every time. I'd always look at it, look at the disc, look at the maps, because they came in those little CD things, you know, like music music CDs, how it came in those small little square disc holders. That's what the original PlayStation games came in too, you know. And yeah, I had a whole box with them, but I never played them. I didn't have an original PlayStation anymore. Like I said, it was probably a few years after I traded it with Tyler, right? And yeah, ever since then, never seen it again. I just have pictures of it, obviously. I don't talk to my older sisters, so I don't talk to them, so. But with that being said, then I did get Grand Theft Auto 5. No, before I got 5, I had the iPhone 6, and I bought GTA 5, or not 5, San Andreas. I bought Vice City for the first time, and I bought Chinatown Wars for the first time, which I wanted to play Chinatown Wars, but the fucking controls really sucked on mobile, so I just didn't care to play it very long. I don't know why. I don't like mobile games. I just don't like mobile games. I never did. I only play mobile games when there's no Wi-Fi. When there's no Wi-Fi, I'll play mobile games. If I'm on a plane, I'll play mobile games. But, you know, if there's internet connection, I don't care to play mobile games, you know. So it's just, even GTA, you know, I have San Andreas and GTA Vice City on my my tablet, but I don't play them at all. You know, I don't play them at all. I just don't. And then there was, but I've been back to back with getting those for a while. Oh no, I got into no, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, you know, I got 5 on the 360 back in 2014 on my birthday. I think I did have the Xbox 360 by that time. I don't know how long I had that thing for. I got the 360 Christmas of 2013. When the fuck did I get GTA on the... No, it had to have been my birthday of 2014. I didn't think I had the Xbox that long. 360. I guess I did. I don't know how I played that thing. I hated it so much. The Xbox 360 that I had was the E. I had the Xbox 360E. It was the very last one to come out, and it was a piece of crap, honestly. It was a piece of crap. I didn't like it. It was a piece of garbage. They made it look like the Xbox One, which, you know, no. And then it only had 4 gigabytes on it, so I had to get a hard drive or a flash drive. To play Call of Duty Ghost, I had to get a flash drive with like 10 gigs on it to play the damn game. And then, like, it was dog shit, bro. You don't make a video game system and only give it 4 gigabytes. Like, GTA 5 was like 60 gigabytes on that. There was no way my Xbox was gonna handle all that shit. Yeah, Xbox was really dirty for that one. But yeah, we bought a Chinese hard drive to play GTA 5, and the hard drive stopped working just out of nowhere. So then I never got to play GTA again after that. So then I gave up. I sold all the games, the 360 games, so I can make some money to get GTA 5. For like a fat stack of video games, I only got like $40. And then I bought 5. Obviously an extra $20. And then I had 5 ever since on the Xbox One. But I did not care to buy it for the Series X. I do not care to do all that shit. That game is so old, there's not even a reason to fucking do all that to begin with. Just update it, you know what I mean? But anyway, but yeah, like, I'm going to try to get my part 2 out, hopefully down the line. I hope I don't forget, you know. Because I remember to upload them last night, but the annoying thing is that the video just decided to wait. And I'm just like, bro, what are you waiting on? You know what I mean? So, but anyway, I'll get to that. So yesterday, finally back to the now. We were stuck with Jeannie, which I thought we weren't, because I thought we only worked with her Tuesday and Thursday. So everybody was pretty bummed and irritated. I was irritated. Kyle was irritated about it. David was irritated about it. We were all stuck with Jeannie, right? And that girl is so irritating, bro. She's so irritating. She admitted to me yesterday, and I get it, stress eating sucks. But I stress ate, but never to the level she did. Worst I had was 2 plates of food. Like 2 plates of whatever was cooked. But not a whole pizza and spaghetti after that. Like, bro, what the fuck is the matter with you? You know what I mean? Yeah, she was like, yeah. She was in the bathroom, and she was like, yeah, last night I had pizza and spaghetti. I was like, what the fuck, bro? What are you doing eating that much? And she was like, this morning I had some coffee, and I had some bacon, eggs, and blah, 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 a bunch of junk, a bunch of shit, right? For one person. And I was just like, bro, why are you eating so much? She was like, because I'm stressing. I'm like, when I was thinner, which I actually was, you know, I started gaining weight when I was a teenager, but I was thinner at one point. When my parents split and we became homeless, I started eating a lot more, but it was never 2 fucking whole meals. It was, like I said, if it was dinner, it was at the very most 2 plates of something. 2 burritos. An extra thing of rice. Spaghetti, another plate of spaghetti. But a whole pizza, yeah, but not like Domino's, not like Winco pizza, not like Costco pizza. I can't eat that shit whole. But a small Tony's pizza, you know, like, I'm not justifying over to eating. I'm just saying this is what I would eat. I still can eat a whole Tony's pizza, but I don't even eat frozen pizza anymore, honestly. I haven't even cared to get Tony's pizza. Shit, I haven't had Tony's pizza in a long time, actually, now that I think about it. Or Red Baron. You know? We don't even care to go to the store to get that shit now. But at the time, you know, a whole pizza was good enough for me. A few extra slices at the worst. You know, when I lived with my cousins, it was a challenge. Because they were very stern about their food. But I would eat whatever came in front, and I would come back, and I would come back. So a small bag of chips, I'd come back for another small bag of chips. I'd come back for another small bag. You know what I mean? But never a whole pizza and then spaghetti after that. Or a big old breakfast to myself. Like, no, a big breakfast, you make that for a bunch of people, you know? I mean, yeah, you can do whatever you want. It's your life, but if you're overeating, drinking coffee, and then having to go to the bathroom constantly, you're purposefully making yourself go to the bathroom. And, you know, like, if you gotta go to the bathroom, you gotta go to the bathroom. But, you know, she's purposefully doing it to herself. And Kyle was like, she knows not to be drinking coffee. Because I guess she's a diabetic. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. I guess she told Kyle she was a diabetic. Or whatever, right? So I was just like, bro, you know, it's her life. We're not her bosses or anything like that. But it's affecting us because we're having to pick up more for her. While she goes to the bathroom and blows it up. And then she has the audacity to want help with her things. And it's not right, bro. None of us help her. Dave doesn't help her. I don't help her. Kyle kind of is forced to help her with the female bathrooms, but Kyle doesn't even want to help her. Because she doesn't help us. She's a very lazy person. I actually got irritated with her more than everybody. I was more on the shit talking level yesterday, which I know I shouldn't be doing that, but she was pushing me to where I started shit talking a little bit. I started shit talking and making it obvious. Yeah, I was getting pretty annoyed with her. Like if I start openly shit talking, that's just one level, but arguing is that last level of now you pissed me off. I'm getting pissed, which I am irritated, but I'm on the shit talking level. So there's the being quiet. There's the being quiet, just like shake my head, whatever. Which I've seen Jeannie do that a couple times. Jeannie knows none of us like her in the group, right? Come on, buddy, come on. I did not run it, cop. Oof. Good thing that truck was there. Because there was a cop right there. I was like, ah. But I made it as the yellow turned, like, past the line in the middle, and then the light turned red. I was like, technically, I didn't run the red. I didn't run a red. So, but I'm going to stop it here. I'll continue it in part 2. I got to be careful with these videos so I don't get them mixed up. So then I have to rewatch them all over again.